Hi all. So today's question was why would we want to hire you? What is special about you that we may not get in other candidates? So going by the job description, I can see that you are looking for experienced Scrum Master who has worked in different kinds of teams and has handled different types of issues. So from that perspective, I would like to say I have more than 5 years of Scrum Master experience. I have handled teams, both the UI facing teams and the middle layer teams, which handle microservices. And I have also handled teams from various geographies like UK, South Africa, etc. So I'm open and inclusive about various cultures across the world. I'm happy and comfortable working with clients from different parts of the world, I would like to say. And also have worked with teams which have used the Kanban format as well as the Scrum format for their normal sprints or their activities. So I'm comfortable with both of these. So given those conditions, I feel I'm a best fit for this particular role. And coming to the learning perspective, I'm an ardent learner. I always continuously thrive to improve. I feel like I need to learn something new every day. So be it certifications, I've completed my PSM1, PSM2, and the Scrum with Kanban certifications. Even apart from that, I try to learn something new from my daily work as well. I try to improve the processes, try to find out where the pain points are for the team and try to solve them. So that way I love learning, and the same reflects with my team as well. So because I love to learn and continuously improve, I also try to influence my team, push them to keep learning something new every day. And also to break the boredom for the team, I try to organize hackathons or games, webinars like things, and some demos, some learning should be there every week, right? So it also becomes team building activity as well as a learning activity for for the team. So I'm an ardent learner as well. And I also believe in overall development, not just coming here, sitting here, burning the lamp more than required. It doesn't actually serve the purpose. So I feel they need to grow professionally, personally. They need to spend a lot of time with family and friends. That's when you actually become very productive. Being a Bharatanatyam dancer myself, I also have passion in gardening, doodling, music, swimming, and things like that. So I try to push my team also to do the same. We have WhatsApp groups where we post pictures or videos of what we did over the weekend, or any special talents that they have. I normally like to encourage that, like somebody writes a poem, somebody is good at photography, all of us try to encourage them. And personally, I'm a people's person and go-getter kind of attitude. So that helps me to help the team facilitating in their impediment removal soon. So that I don't like things to be aging in any queue. If there's something that we can act upon, I just want to finish it. So I think these are the qualities I feel is very much required in a manager or a scrum master or anybody who is in a people facing role. And I'm happy to say I'm good at these. So that will make me a best fit for this particular role. Thank you.
Hello, friends. So, for this week question, what could you do for us that someone can't do? Yes. So, as a scrum master or as a great leader, what I can do that someone cannot do for this organization, for their team? The answers may be different, but as per me, here I'm not going to add any direct value to the organization. However, I'm going to add some promising, long, persistent, lifelong value for the organizations. Okay. So the thing is that all mothers cannot directly impact the society or the world. However, they are inculcating a great values, moral values to their kids. Via that, they are creating a good positive impact to the society. Similarly, instead of directly bringing some monetary value to the organization, creating the good culture really means. So, what I will do as a scrum master or as a great leader, I imbibe my team being very consistent. Yes, you heard it correctly, it's consistent. So I will make that as a practice for my team members. No proof in this world that brilliant people are succeeding. Similarly, no proof in the world that all the miss universes or world are just because they are so beautiful. Success is not coming from their gene, inherited gene and all. It's all about consistent, how they are consistent. Powerful coach, if you see the powerful coaches, they never told that you should be very perfect, you should be very dazzling, you should be very charming and gigantic. No, they never say that. Instead, all the coaches, if we see, either it can be a sports coach or some education specific training coach, sleep coach, they always suggest that do something in a consistent manner. Okay, so what you have to do, you should do whatever you are doing as a very consistent enough to bring unimaginable things what you want to be in your table. That simple discipline is more than enough to achieve anything in this world. So success is neither magical nor mysterious. Success is a natural consequences of consistently applying some basic fundamentals. This was a famous quote by Jim Ran. If I want to add some real time example on this consistent practice, what I can bring my team in turn they can add value is that Stephen King. So he published more than 60 books. No excuses, no holidays, nothing, no birthdays. He was very consistent on the activity what he did. You must be heard about him, right? Oracle of Omaha. So Omaha, after this term, you must have assumed who I'm going to talk. Yes, it's Buffett. So he was consistent on his, still he is consistent on his approach on the investments area. So there he is succeeding and proving that you don't want to have brilliant knowledge on stocks or shares or whatever it is, but you should be very consistent and you have to do that for a long time. Then only you can see the miracles. Michael Jordan, yes, a basketball player. So he mentioned, I have failed over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeeded. Six NBA championship he won. Edison failed more than 10,000 times, but still he was very consistent till he innovated bulb, right? So Steve Jobs fired from his own company in 1985, but brought again, and he was very consistent and brought Apple to the higher level. So yes, these are all the historical examples and historical books we read and we got to know. One live example, if I want to see, when CareersTalk started, that time we, it must be happening. Sunan Sharma may be having like some 10, 15 followers only. Based on his consistent work and the value what he is adding to the end customers or whatever the who are the viewers we are. So based on it, now we have grown till 40K. It may be 400K, 4000K over a period. It's all because a consistent effort. So as a scrum master, as a great leader, I always imbibe, inculcate the consistency character in every one of my team members and every one person who's traveling along with me in my life journey. So thank you so much. This question is one of the wonderful turning point I can say. I took 2 weeks time to think about this answer because I don't want to provide any general explanations or general stuff what we always do that. So consistency is the one thing I will bring to my team members, which they can do anything if they are consistent enough on their activity. So persistence and consistency is a key for all the success. Thank you so much.
Qualities do I possess which set me apart from others for this opportunity? I think my soft skills are my forte, and this is something which comes very naturally to me. And this is something which cannot be taught. or cannot be learned. And on the other hand, if we talk about hard skills, which are tools, terminology, certifications, they can be gained. A person can do hard work and they can learn over the time and possess the knowledge. But if we will talk about soft skills, which play an important role in the of being an SM, the soft skills and the communication qualities, I think that is something which play key role, as I just said, and also sets you apart. Now, to tell you more on my soft skills, I would be going back 4 years back in my past, where one day one of my senior managers told me, "Sonal, you are a people's person, so why don't you try an SM?" And that hit my mind very hard. So yeah, that's why I'm sitting as an SM in front of you. He told me, being a people's person is something which cannot be taught to anyone, and that comes very naturally to me. The kind of energy you bring in to the team, or to any meeting, that is remarkable. So from there, I also started exploring more myself on the SM side, and here you go. I'm now, from last 3.5 years, I am as a SM and ready for this interview. So as I just said, because of these soft skills and connection building quality. So my connection building is also very strong. And how does it helps the team members? It helps the other people to open with me, talk about his or her concerns, which they probably cannot talk, or that requires some kind of psychological safety, and that can be only spoken to people where you trust the other person. So my connection building quality helps me to gain trust among people, and eventually help me to understand their perspective, their concerns, which is very difficult to be found in any other way. This is also one of the key qualities which I possess, and comes very naturally to me. Thirdly, if I'll talk about my listening power, I'm a very good listener to level 3. So if I talk about the listening qualities, this is something level 1, where you listen by your ears to just reply back to other person. Second is where you listen and try to understand someone other's perspective. And third is where you listen and you also start reading between the lines, where you understand the person, the perspective, and you put yourself in other person's shoes and also understand where these things are coming from. So it helps you to do a 5 analysis also for that situation, for that person, his concerns, and help you to rather help him or advise him in a better way. So I think these are the few qualities which really set me apart, and they are very difficult to be learned via any